Hi you guys, it's Gabby the Realtor here, and you're watching Gabby G in NYC. Thanks for tuning in. Today, we are discussing pre-qualifications versus pre-approvals. What is it? I know, it can get a little confusing, so let's get into it. If you're interested in buying a home, you've likely already heard of the terms pre-qualification and pre-approval. In my opinion, you don't need a pre-qualification. Just go straight for the pre-approval. Why? But let me tell you why. So with pre-qualification, you would be providing the bank or lender with an overall view of your financial picture. Now, this would include debt, it would include income, assets, but it's very generalized and it's very estimated. So it's not based on anything solid or any like tax records, credit reports, all of that stuff. For if you're in the very early stages of looking into becoming a homeowner, then maybe this is something that you would be interested in, just to get a little picture, to give yourself an idea of what you could possibly be getting. But there's no guarantees when it comes to pre-qualification. And let's be honest, there's really no guarantees when it comes to pre-approvals either, because anything can happen. But the difference is, with a pre-approval, it's based on consumers' data being entered into a computer. There's a computer involved, people. That's a big difference. Entering all of your financial information, credit checks, all of this stuff into a computer, and they actually come up with a conditional commitment of the amount, like there is a number in terms of how much they would be willing to lend you based on all of the information that you've provided. So it's more solid, but again, anything can happen. Getting pre-qualified can be done online or over the phone. And it really doesn't take very long. It can be done in as quick as an hour. Up to 3 days for those who are backed up, you know. but it doesn't cost anything, and it really doesn't take much time, but it gives you just a little glimpse into the world of purchasing. Now, when it comes to pre-approvals, that's going to take a little bit more time. There are some lenders who still get it done in a day, but there's way more involved. You're going to have to provide so much more paperwork so that they can look into your financials and your credit reports. It's very much an extensive, in-depth look at your credit history and documentation of all things necessary in order to give you an actual specified amount that they will conditionally commit to for you to purchase your home. When you go through this process, you also get a locked-in interest rate, and you're able to know the application fees and all these different types of things that are also going to be involved, which is very different from how a pre-qualification goes. So, according to investopia.com, let's take a look at our key takeaways. Pre-qualification is based on the data that a consumer submits that will give us a ballpark of the estimate in which they may be allowed to borrow. The amount isn't a sure thing because it's only based on information the consumer has provided. The lender won't take a close look at the financial situation of the buyer in order to determine how much they can reasonably afford. No time. The borrower only receives a conditional commitment letter with an exact amount after the pre-approval. And according to a very helpful chart that is on investopedia.com, let me just help you understand the differences a little bit better. First things first, do I need to fill out a mortgage application? With a pre-qualification? No. With pre-approval? Yes. Will you need to pay an application fee? With a pre-qualification? No. With a pre-approval? Possibly. It all depends on the lender, honestly. Does it require credit check history? With a pre-qualification, I'm sure you already know the answer. No. With pre-approvals, yes. Is it based on a review of my finances? Pre-qualification? No. Pre-approvals? Yes. Does it require an estimate of my down payment amount? Pre-qualifications? No. Pre-approvals? Yes. Okay. Will the lender give me an estimate for a loan amount? With a pre-qualification? Yes. You will get an estimate. Pre-approval? No. Because you're going to get a specified amount. There will be a number. Will the lender give me a specific loan amount? With pre-qualification? No. With pre-approvals? Yes! And the last, will the lender give me interest rate information? With pre-qualification? What's the answer? No. Pre-approvals? Yes. Once again, thank you for watching. I love you guys, and I'll check you out in the next episode of Gabby G in NYC. That song is coming. I promise you, it's coming. Like something. It'll be here soon. I'm telling you. I'm clocking it. I'm claiming it. It's happening. It's happening.